listening to the Positive Professional Podcast with your host, me, Tracy Yvonne. This podcast is a weekly conversation about all things mental health, self-care, and wellness. And there'll be sprinkles of positivity, mindfulness, and guided meditations. Welcome back to Season 6, Episode 12. Today I'm going to be talking about something that resonates deeply with both our personal and professional lives, and that's fostering authentic relationships. In a world dominated by curated social media posts, fast-paced communication, and transactional interactions, how do we cultivate relationships that are rooted in authenticity, the kind that nurtures, inspires, and sustains us? And whether it's your partner, your coworker, your friends, or even with yourself, this episode will explore how to build connections that are honest, meaningful, and aligned with your values. So, take a deep breath and let's dive in. Let's start by defining what I mean by authentic relationships. Now, authentic relationships are those where you feel safe to be your true self. There's mutual trust, respect, vulnerability, and shared growth. You're not performing or pretending. You're present. Think about the people in your life who know the real you. With them, you don't have to wear a mask or shrink to fit in. Those are your authentic relationships. Some key traits of authentic relationships are emotional safety, reciprocity, not one-sided, open and honest communication, healthy boundaries, and consistent presence and effort. But with authenticity starts with self-awareness. You can't be real with others if you don't know who you are. Ask yourself, am I showing up as the version of me that feels most true? So why are authentic relationships so important? Well, for one, they reduce emotional fatigue. When you're constantly pretending, masking, or performing, it's draining. It supports mental health, and studies show that genuine social interactions lower stress, anxiety, and depression. It fosters growth. You're most likely to evolve when you're in spaces where you feel seen and supported. And it also boosts resilience. In times of hardship, it's the real connections that hold you up. And let's be honest, we all crave belonging. Not just being liked, but being known. If we all want authentic relationships, what's stopping us? I'm going to share some common barriers in the next segment. Some common barriers of authentic relationships could be fear of vulnerability. And many of us were taught that being open is weak. There's also people pleasing. We sacrifice our truth to avoid conflict. Unhealed trauma. Our past wounds often dictate how we show up now. And social conditioning. We're told to be professional, but what if that means being robotic? And then there's the performance culture of social media. It conditions us to value likes over genuine connections. So here's a tip. Start noticing when you shift your behavior to gain approval. Ask, who am I trying to impress and why? Now let's shift from why to how. Building authentic relationships is an ongoing process. So here are 7 intentional strategies. The first one is to lead with vulnerability. Share your truth. Be willing to say, I'm struggling, I don't know, or this hurt me. Vulnerability invites connection. Practice deep listening. Be fully present. Don't listen to respond. Listen to understand. And ask follow-up questions like, how did that feel for you? Respect boundaries. Healthy boundaries are a hallmark of authenticity. Know your limits and honor others too. Say what you mean. Stop sugarcoating or watering down your truth. Authenticity is clarity. Be kind, but be clear. Embrace repair. Conflict is inevitable. What matters is how we repair with honesty, accountability, and grace. Celebrate others. There's room for all of us to shine. Authentic relationships aren't rooted in competition. They're rooted in mutual elevation. Be consistent. Show up, not just in the good times. Be reliable, responsive, and real. And try this practice. This week, send a voice note to a friend or a colleague expressing genuine appreciation. No reason, just because. Now let's pause and reflect. Think about a relationship you're currently navigating. Maybe it's a colleague, a friend, or even a family member. Ask yourself, am I being my full self in this relationship? Is there emotional safety? Are we both showing up with honesty? And is there a conversation I've been avoiding? Sometimes fostering authenticity means initiating through tough conversations. Sometimes it means stepping back from relationships that can't meet you where you are. And sometimes the most authentic move is setting yourself free from the need to fix, please, or explain. Remember, you don't have to shrink to be loved. The right relationship will hold space for your wholeness. And before I close, I want to leave you with a few affirmations to carry you this week. And you can repeat them loudly or silently to yourself. I honor the truth of who I am in every relationship. I create space for honesty, healing, and joy. I deserve connections that see and celebrate me. I trust that my authenticity attracts aligned relationships. I release the need to perform and choose to be simply me. Until next time, keep showing up, keep choosing yourself, keep fostering authenticity, one relationship at a time. Thanks for listening and supporting this podcast. And make sure you're clicking the like and subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Stay safe, be well, and don't forget to be the best version of you.